Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne, and that's me. We'd just like to take a special moment to welcome everyone. Tonight is our premiere show for our new Roku and Apple TV channel. So I'm glad to see you joining in with us. We've got a lot going on, and hopefully I can help people tonight. Now, for those of you, if you are new coming on, I don't choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me. So please keep that in mind. The best way to get a message is to keep your name in the feed. Do that either through emojis or saying hi or putting your loved one's name up. And I'll do the best that I can. I've been doing this for a while now. And just so that you know, I do this on Tuesday night on Facebook Live, Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. And I also do it YouTube on Wednesdays. And these two shows are strictly for Spirit. I do not choose who I read for. This is my give back to Spirit for all that they do for me, and that is a tremendous amount, just letting you know. On Thursday nights on Facebook, I do 2 questions for $10 if you would like to have specific questions answered. So doing the best I can here. So let's get started. Wow. Thanks, everybody. I can look decent sometimes. Okay. All right. Wow. Dana Pittman, how are you? Dana, I keep hearing an old song. I just keep hearing Row, Row, Row Your Boat, the song. I'm sure you're aware of it at some point. There's a young boy singing this. Do you have a child in spirit? If you could answer me, I'd appreciate it. We are on a 10-second delay, but sometimes things come through symbolically for me, and I need to know if it's symbolic or if it's literal, and that's that's where I come in with the interpretation. Okay, all right. Well, this little boy is there, and I do feel him connected to you. If it's not your child, possibly a brother or a cousin or someone, a child was lost, before birth in miscarriage or whatever. He's just singing that song. And to me, it's a song that we sing often in open circle to raise vibration, to get us, to get people in the mood and to raise their vibration so that we can have the spirit communication. And I think what I'm being told with this, with the way it's coming in, Dana, is that you need to do something to raise your vibration just on a day-to-day basis. You've been really low lately. You've had a lot on your mind. Everything's going crazy. And this little boy just wants you to remember what it's like to be a child, to be happy, and to raise your vibration so that you can have a better life here in this physical world. Okay? I'm going to leave that with you for now. God bless, and thank you for joining with us tonight. And thank you to everyone for coming in. It's greatly appreciated. All right. Ann Johnston. Hi, Ann. I don't know if this is a Sarah that you're asking for or not, but she comes in and she's just got this big Cheshire cat grin from ear to ear. She's happy. She wants you to know that she's happy, but she's also, I feel a very playful feeling with her. It was like when she was with you, she had the two of you had a thing going back and forth of just teasing and tormenting one another, all in good nature, okay? She wants you to know that she's here. She's saying she misses those fun times that she had with you. She's saying it's okay. She's just, she wants you to remember them, but she wants you to remember them with happiness. She doesn't want the sadness. She doesn't want the tears. That bothers her. She doesn't like that. She said we didn't take time to cry when she was here, and there was plenty of times that you could have. But just know that she's talking a mile a minute here. Just know that she's here, she loves you, and she wants you to be happy, okay? Asking about a twin, all I'm hearing is they're okay. It's going to take time, but the healing process has started, okay? Now, I don't know what she's referring to other than possibly a transitioning period that your twin is going through, but just know that it's okay. Is the twin a male? Because I keep hearing he will be okay or he'll be okay. Don't worry so much. Okay, I'm going to leave that for now. God bless and thank you for joining us. Okay. All right. Yes, it is a brother. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. Just know that he's going to be okay. He's going through a rough period, but it's going to be all right. You need to have a little bit more faith out there. Okay? God bless. All right. Does the name Terry mean anything to anyone? Male Terry. Terrence Terry. I keep hearing a male voice just coming in, just saying, tell them Terry's here. And I believe it's connected to someone here. I don't know who, but he just wants to say hi and let you know that he's here. Hopefully that message will get to where it's supposed to go. All right. Caleb Hill. Hi, Caleb. Caleb, when I touch with your vibration, first of all, there's a man standing here, and he's got his hands on his hips, and his head's just kind of cocked and frowning a little bit. He wants to know why you've been doing that. Something that you've been doing that's new or new to you, and he's confused. He's saying, why are you doing that? You're only going to wind up getting hurt. Stop before you do get hurt. I don't know what he's referring to, but he's telling me that you do. So I have to trust that when it comes in like that. But he just wants you to know that you're better than that. He keeps repeatedly saying you're better than that. Just don't do it like that. That's not good for you. It's not healthy. You're going to wind up getting hurt. You're better than that. You deserve better than that. All right. It's almost obviously it's a wake up call, if you will, or just, he wants you to know that he's here and that he still cares. For some reason, you doubted that for a while, but he wants you to know he's okay. All right. God bless. I'll leave that. All right. So, Christy Matsko. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I do apologize up front. I know I don't like it when people mispronounce my name, but okay. All right, Christy. There's a man coming in. There's coming all kinds of boats around him. Would you know who I'm talking about? He loves boats. That's how he's identifying to me to tell you. Something to do with boats and on the water. He's anxious to get out on the water again. Okay. If you don't know who I'm talking about, remember that we're talking about it, please, because you will. Oftentimes, 2 hours from now, you'll be able to say, oh my God, that's who she was talking about. For whatever reason, you get nervous or whatever online like this. Anyway, he's here and he's saying that you need to be more near the water. Okay, do you understand that? Water is tremendously healing in its own right. But he's saying that you need to spend some time near the water or on a beach. I don't know if that means a lake, a pond, the ocean, whatever. Just get to the water. You've got a lot going on in your life right now that just you need that break time that says, okay, I need to take care of me for a day. All right. It's okay to do that. Sometimes we get so caught up in our lives that we happen to think that, that we don't deserve it. But he's saying you absolutely do. So just please remember that. Okay. Take some time, even if it means just walking at the water's edge. I don't know if you like to swim or whatever. In the water's better, but even just being by it is better than nothing. Okay? And I'm going to leave that for now. God bless. All right. Kiss Midnight, can I have just a first name, please? Your first name? I believe this message goes to you, but I like to work with at least a first name from you, if you don't mind terribly. Kristen, okay. Thank you. Kristen, why am I seeing puppies all around you? Do you have a thing with puppies? I don't know, with dogs or puppies in general? I'm just feeling, it's like I'm seeing arms loaded with puppies and just laughter. And the laughter is coming from you. You have two, okay. I feel like there's more coming in. I don't know that they're going to be permanent additions for you, but I don't know, have you been fostering or have you fostered animals in the past? Because I feel like it's a new doorway that's opening for you. And if you haven't, consider it at least. Not everyone can work with animals. I know I love my animals, but sometimes, when it's a stranger's dog or whatever, I'm afraid of it. So just Spirit is telling me to tell you to at least consider it, please. All right. Can't tell you what to do. Nobody can. But consider doing it maybe on the side, because it would have a level of fulfillment with you that would help to mend or to help heal some past transgressions within your life. All right. Sometimes, we need to give that love 110%. And a lot of times we can do that easier with an animal than we can with another human being. Okay? Just remember that we talked about it, please. All right. And God bless. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this name right. Sierra Parker. And again, if I'm not pronouncing it right, I do apologize. Okay. Sierra, there's a little woman that comes in. I feel like a mother, possibly a grandmother with her. Her build is very petite, very dainty, but this woman could move mountains with attitude. Okay? It's not meant to be a slam in any way. It's just, it speaks of her character and her ability to get jobs done. Okay? She's here and she's saying that you take after her a lot more than what you think you do. It may not be something that you want to have remembered or recognized within the family, but she's saying you take after me a lot. And you need to know that that's a good thing. You need to know you've got what it takes to get the job done. I don't know what this is other than I feel like something is happening around you lately that you're expected to do or to take care of everything. Do you understand what I'm talking about anyway, at least? Sierra, if you could answer, I'd appreciate it. Anyway, just know that your first instinct is going to be fear. Like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I want to do that. All right, you know who it is, your grandmother. She's saying you can, you will, you need to, and you have to. All right, she's just being very point blank. Normally, I would not give a message like that because we all have free will. But coming from your grandmother, I believe that she's giving it with love. And she's also giving it with knowledge. She's saying that you are so much more than what you think. You know, you've spent a lifetime of being told that, wow, I don't like this, being told that your self-worth is just not much. But she's saying, I know better and you know better. We're finding that with you. Okay, so I'm going to leave that with you. God bless. Hopefully you understand it. Thank you for joining us. You know, folks, when I say that, and this is for the new people that are coming on, when I hope you understand what I'm talking about, because a lot of times when I'm giving these messages, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't know you, you don't know me, and I don't know your loved ones, okay? I can only give the messages the way they come in to me. And I have to trust, they tell me that you understand what I'm talking about, and I have to trust that fact. So even if for the moment you're listening and you're saying, well, I don't know, remember that we talked about it, because again, within another couple hours, you're going to know exactly what we're talking about. You will remember it. Okay? All right. God bless. All right. Just a couple announcements. I'm taking a breather here for a moment, folks. A couple announcements. Open Circle on Friday night at 48 Main Street in Fort Plain. It is Open Spirit Communication Circle, open to the public. And I know that if you come in, you will absolutely love it. It's a chance for you. It's a chance for you to experience spirit communication yourself for the first time. It's not something that you're walking into blind. Everything is explained before we get started, so that you have full knowledge. And like I said, it's a very positive exchange between ourselves and the spirit world. Now, everyone that comes in, we do ask for a $10 donation per person, and everyone that comes in will receive a message. Now, whether that message comes through from me or from one of my other many mediums that we have sitting in the circle, you know, I don't know, but come on in, and I'm sure you won't regret it. Okay. All right, Eileen Fignani. Hi, Eileen. I hope I pronounced that right, or at least came close. Eileen, are you having problems with your stomach? I don't know if it's stomach or intestines. I'm not a doctor, but I'm feeling really uncomfortable for a moment when I touch with your vibration. And there's a woman here, and it's like she keeps rubbing my belly, saying that, you know, she needs to have, you need to have some healing brought in there. Okay. All right. You're saying it was, but it's telling me that this is something that's ongoing. Again, please understand, I am not by any stretch a doctor here. Just the way it's coming in from spirit says that you need to know that there's still something that needs medical attention. You know, I believe very much in holistic work, absolutely. But I also tell people that, you know, God gave doctors the brain that they have for a reason. Let's go get the physical taken care of, and then when we get done with that, then we'll come back and we'll work on the spiritual side or the holistic side. Please just keep that in mind, Eileen, okay? So that when it does become an issue again, that you can get it taken care of right away. You don't have to go for a year again, all right? I'm going to leave that for now. She also wants to say she likes what you've done with the place. I don't know what she's referring to, but you've changed something, made a drastic change someplace. She's very, very happy with it. Okay, I'll leave that. God bless. Oh. Donna Waldvogel, how are you doing? Oh, good. I'm glad. Thank you for the confirmation. And, you know, folks, I do appreciate the confirmation when that comes in too. Because like I said, you know, sometimes I feel like a fool because I don't know what I'm talking about. But like I said, I have to trust spirit. They've never let me down in the past. All right, Donna, to come back to you, dear. The trip is going to be uneventful. It'll be fine. If anything, I'm feeling a level of boredom with it, if that's possible. things aren't going to go the exact way you want them to go. In other words, your reason for going down there isn't going to be satisfied completely. However, there's still a necessity that you go. Okay, I don't want to discourage you in any way from going because there's something that you do need to experience while you're down there. Okay, please keep that in mind. Donna, who's Tony? Does that name mean anything to you? Does the name Donna, does the name Tony mean anything to you? Okay, because all I'm hearing is tell Tony I said hello. I don't know who Tony is, and I don't know who they're saying to tell Tony that they said hello. I'll leave that. God bless. All right. Dylan Weber. Dylan, you've asked if I can do a reading for you. I have to preempt that by saying, when we made the name for this show, we didn't take that into consideration. But what I'm bringing through tonight is messages. It's not a full reading by any stretch. You do have a young man that's standing here. I believe it's someone, I want to say you went to school with, or you spent a lot of your youth with him. He's in spirit now. For lack of a nicer way to put it, he did not die a natural death, okay? And he wants you to know he's here and he's sorry. He said something happened along the right way that just he couldn't cope, or he didn't know how to cope at the time. And he wants you to know that he's learned and he's doing well. And it's like his whole purpose now is to help other people, to help them understand what's going on in their life. And he wants you to know that you've got more of a handle on life than what you think you do, Dylan. Just go forward with it, please. And don't stop cheating yourself, is what I want to say. Don't know why, but Dylan, I want to say stop cheating yourself. Things are a lot better than what you think they are. You just have to be open to new possibilities. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. God bless. All right. Excuse me for 1 second. Thank you. Also, Monday nights here in Fort Plain, again at 48 Main Street, we do have our, psychic development and mediumship classes. It's a 10-week program. It's pay as you go. If you're interested in it, this coming Monday is the last week that you can step in before we close off the admissions. So if you want to do this, now is the week to do it. You can private message either myself or Michelle Forsey, and we will get you all the information that you need. Okay? Excuse me. All right. Laura Eklund. Hi, Laura. Wow. Laura, this energy that is here, it's a gentleman. And I want to go back a couple generations with him with you. If you don't know him, I want to say a grandfather, father side of the family. If you don't know him, he's showing me like albums where his picture is in it. He's saying it's with your grandfather and your father, and he's in it too. He's saying, look for that picture. You'll know where it is, and you'll know who I am. He just wants you to know that, although you may not know him physically, he's known you all your life. And he's proud of the woman that you've become. He's proud of what you've done with your life. And he acknowledges the fact that it was never easy for you. If anything, for some reason, it was twice as hard for you as it was the average person. And he just wants you to know that he's aware of that. Okay? and he's proud that you've overcome a tremendous amount of obstacles in your life. And he's saying that's because you got our spirit, you got our energy. We just don't give up. And he kind of laughs with that. And he's saying you're gonna do some good things with your life. And he wants to make sure that you know that he's right here. He's your best your own cheering section, your own personal cheering section. Okay, just a lot of love. Okay, Laura, are you having problems with a foot or an ankle? I don't know which one, but I just want to say be careful with it. I don't see a cast or anything, but I am seeing like a boot on it. So I don't know if that would be a strain or a sprain or whatever. Again, I'm not a doctor, but he's showing me this boot and he says, you're going to be wearing one of these for a while. He says, because you won't slow down. Now, what that's telling me is that there's some type of medical procedure going to be done, needs to be done, should have been done a long time ago. I do know, folks, that when we're supposed to be doing certain things in our lives and we don't because of our own priorities, we set our own priorities and they're not always the best. The Spirit will step in and create a situation. Something there. Again, I don't know which part. I just know it's the lower part on the... all right, it's a knee. Anyway, I see a boot and a brace. Okay, so just... take it as it is. You know, I want to say grin and bear it because that's what he's doing. And he's laughing about it. He's saying, you'll learn. I'm sorry. I didn't. I don't like bringing through a message like that. But unfortunately, I have to do what I have to do. Cassandra Morel. Cass, your grandfather is here and he's looking for you. He wants to know why he's not seeing you here. He liked it when you were on before. He's very proud of you. He's proud of what you've done in that, okay, you've been up against it with family, with your mediumship and with all the rest of it. And he's proud of the fact that you stuck it out, that you're going forward with your life the way you choose. And there's just a lot of pride there. And he wants you to know it's going to be okay. Whatever's going on, he's saying he knows, he sees the boys. The oldest one, I can never remember his name, and I do apologize for that. He said he's turning around, and he keeps saying, by June, you'll know. By June, you'll know what he's talking about. But anyway, I'll leave that with you, Cass. God bless, hon. And hopefully you will be on. Folks, usually my guest mediums have always been in the past on our Facebook, but from now on, they will be on this show because, like I said, tonight is our premiere show for our Roku and our Apple TV show. I was told that as of tomorrow morning, you'll be able to pull it up on Roku on your television under Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. We are looking for a couple sponsors that would like to advertise with us, to advertise either before or after the show. Be more than happy to work with you with that. So please, just if you're interested, let me know. Okay. Yep, Linnea, you're coming on here too, dear. I have some excellent mediums. They have graduated our program. They are certified, nationally certified. And they're great, great people. And I have all the faith in the world in their abilities. All right. Goldie Ducks. First name, please. And that's also for some of the rest of you, just to let you know that if you have another name other than what's your screen name, I guess it is, if you can just put up your first name, it makes bringing a message through a lot easier for you.
Sometimes they're calling for people, though, so you can't tell if it's their name or the person they're calling for.
Okay, just put my name is, okay?
Okay, that's better.
All right, because Goldilocks, I have a man here, and he keeps pointing to your name
Karen
on the
Ann.
screen.
Karen Ann.
All right, hi, Karen. Thank you. I feel like a father energy with him. I don't know if it was your biological father, but I want to say someone that you looked at like a second dad or something. I want to say he was there when no one else was. And you could talk to him when you couldn't talk to anybody else. You know, that irritated some people in your life. But just know that he's still here. He's not, he says, he's saying he would never leave because he knows you need him as much as he needs you. Right? And yes, spirit does need us because that love bond that is here in the physical world, just because the change of death has happened, does not mean that that love goes away. It's still there just as much, if not more, than it ever was before. He's also, Karen, apologizing. Something you didn't get to see him before he passed, and you felt guilty about it for a while, but he wants you to know, please don't feel guilty. I'm fine. I'm okay with everything. He said, life goes on. He says, when it was my time, it was my time. You still have a full life to live. And he's okay with that. Okay. He's also saying, take some time to smell the roses. Now, I know that's a pretty common statement, but from him, it means something special, what he's telling me. So I will leave that with you. Okay. All right. Thank you. And I'll leave that with you. God bless. All right. Mary Carol Canary. Mary Carol. All right. Mary. There's a woman that comes in. Now, I don't know if this is happening with you or if she's telling me that this was how she passed, but she keeps rubbing her chest and patting. She's rubbing it, rubbing motion for a moment, and then she's patting it. Would you know who I'm talking about, Mary Carol? This is important for her. Like I said, I don't know if she's identifying the way she passed, or if this is something that's with you. I'm feeling it's something with you, okay? It's just, it needs to be taken care of. Because this woman, all right, she loved you. All right, she loved you tremendously, but she's saying that you have some of the same issues starting, and she doesn't want you to go what she went through. She's telling me she left earlier than what she'd ever planned, and she doesn't want that to happen with you. She wants you to have a full life the way that she was not allowed. I hope you understand what I'm talking about here. Please get yourself checked. Get to a doctor. It's not meant to frighten you in any way, but it's meant to give you a heads up so that you can get ahead of a situation. And it doesn't have to be the negative in your life that it was for your mother. Okay, please get a check. She's telling me you've known this for some time, but you've been putting it off. You procrastinated. That was one of the biggest issues that she ever had with you when she was here, was that you always put things off till tomorrow. She's saying, stop doing that. Okay? All right, I'll leave that with you. God bless. Samara Richards. Don't know why I'm calling your name other than I feel I need to. Samara, there's a little girl here. And I feel like a daughter, granddaughter, I don't know. A daughter.
She,
And I want to say,
she said she lost her daughter and wants to know if it's with family.
oh, okay. Well, there's a little girl here. Okay, Samara. And I feel, I'm hearing, hi, mommy. And she just wants you to know that she's here. Understand, folks, it doesn't matter how old our children are when they pass, whether it's through miscarriage, abortion, death at birth, whatever. Our children continue to grow in spirit, and they live full and complete lives in spirit. For whatever reason, she only had to experience a very short time here to meet to finish whatever goals she had to finish. But she wants you to know that she's well, she's happy, and she's showing me. She says, "Look who's with me," and it's a woman. I don't know how else to say this. I want to say, but she's as round as she is tall, and just so much love coming from this woman. It's like she has arms that could give you a bear hug. All right. She wants you to know that she's with her and she's happy. So I'm going to leave that with you. Hopefully it makes sense. God bless. All right. Again, Friday night is Open Circle, 7:30 p.m. at 48 Main Street in Fort Plain, New York. I know this goes worldwide, so that for some people that doesn't mean a whole lot, but if you're ever in the area, look us up. We're always looking for new people, okay? Emily Ward. Hi, Emily. Emily, are you having problems with your arms, dear? I'm not sure what this is that I'm feeling. Other than I'm feeling someone, it's like they're massaging my arms, my upper arms. Have you had an issue with this lately?
Not recently.
Okay. All right. I'm not sure what this is. I just know that this person is here and they're massaging my arms and they're saying, okay, you carry the weight of your world on your shoulders. And that's what this is about. That's what this message is about. You need to learn to delegate. That's what he's saying. It's a man. And I want to laugh. I don't know why, because he's not laughing. He's very serious. But he's saying you need to learn to delegate. You don't have to take on everything, everyone else's problems. All right. You don't need to micromanage. That's his words, not mine. He wants you to lighten up a little bit, let other people do their share, and you're going to find yourself a lot more comfortable in life. You won't feel so tight and drawn with the arms. You'll be able to reach out and to reach more people, to feel better in so many different ways. So please just consider that. Remember that he talked about it. Okay? I'll leave that with you. God bless. Erica Nichols. Erica, I don't normally like to do the medical routine simply because I'm not a doctor. And I know you folks get tired of me saying that over and over again. But legally and morally, I have to say that. Anyway, Erica, whatever problems you had in the past with pregnancies are done. Okay? To tell you that everything was going to be perfect and you were going to have a wonderful pregnancy, I'd be sitting here lying to you, and I'm not into that either. You're going to be having issues. They'll be different than what you've had before, but I do feel this child coming to term, and there's something very special about this baby. Not only because the child is wanted so much, but just because it's a part of you. A lot of people are waiting on the birth of this child. I'm not understanding the full concept of what I'm being told here, so just bear with me. Erica, it's going to be okay. Just please make sure that you listen to your doctors, you do what you're told. It's that simple, okay? I feel it coming to fruition. I really do. Okay? God bless. Excuse me for just a second. Melissa Leitner. Melissa, I don't have your grandson here, but I have his father here. And all I'm hearing from him is, come on, you know he's with me. And he's got his hands full. He says, because the boy likes to, he's saying the boy is running him ragged. Not in a bad way. It's just Billy likes to explore. He likes to experience everything. And everything is new and just, it's a whole new world for him. He's happy. He's with his father. He's very happy. He's doing well. Just know that. Okay? And Lisa is I'm hearing he's singing again. So listen for his voice. You'll know when he's around. Okay? God bless, hon. All right. Lou Miller, how you doing? Lou, are you having a lot of headaches? Because when I touch with your vibration, it's like from the back of my neck right on up, it hurts. Are you having problems with headaches? If you're not, when they start, don't ignore them, please. It's not something you have to live with. I don't see bottles of medication being put in front of you. I don't even know if you believe in this, but I'm being shown like a chiropractor is working on your back and your neck.
Allergies and tension.
Okay. There's something there that can be fixed, can be taken care of, and I'm seeing bottles of medication being pushed aside. At least consider seeing a chiropractor, please, because there is help there. I'm not trying to push, anything onto anyone, but just remember it, Lou. Okay? At least consider it. I'll leave that with you. Before I go, Lou, there's a little woman that comes in, and she's just kind of peeking in. It's like through the doorway. I'm trying to think of the name of that. You know what I'm talking about, where it's a picture, it was a cartoon where they would just peek around the top of the page or something. Or like around a corner, all you'd see is the nose and the eyes.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, I don't. The reason I'm even mentioning it, Lou, is because she makes me want to laugh. She truly makes me want to laugh. She's just peeking in and just, with the little fingers waving, saying, "Hi, I'm here. I didn't forget about you." And then she's gone. Okay? I'll leave that. God bless. Okay. It's not unusual. Aaliyah Roots, how are you, my dear? Aaliyah, you need to come back to circle. All right. Aaliyah, do you dance? I'm seeing, I don't know if you dance or not, Aaliyah, but what I'm seeing is you and your husband. And I know it's your husband because the difference in the height between the two of you is just, to me, it's funny. Okay. It's like Mutt and Jeff. All right. Um, but I'm seeing the two of you, it's like ballroom style dancing. This is going to sound really weird, but Aaliyah, consider doing some ballroom dancing, please. Okay. Go get lessons. Just do it for you and your husband. There's a woman standing here and she's saying, you both need it so bad. You both need time to yourselves, but to just sit and watch a movie is not enough. You need to be active together. And it's like this dancing is going to be a compromise because he wants to do one thing, you want to do another. And I just see the two of you, it's like when you start out, he's very reluctant and so are you. But once you get going, I feel really good. I feel like it's time. You're going to find each other in a way that you haven't in a long time. And that's what you need more than anything else right now. Okay? Love you, dear. Talk to you later. God bless. Franny, I see you joining us tonight, and thank you. Francis Hulbert. Okay. Right here. See?
Oh, there she is.
Okay. Hi, Franny. Just showing Michelle.
I think she needs to come to Circle Friday.
Yeah, you haven't been to Circle in ages, Franny, and you need to come check it out again.
She was snuck out before I could even talk to her.
All right. Franny, there's a woman that comes in. She's a big woman, but I'm just feeling so much love. It's like I want to cry, and I have no idea why. It's just there is so much emotion coming through from this woman that it's like you haven't thought about her in a long time, but she always thinks about you. She's saying you were her shining star. She says when everybody else wanted to push you away, you were her shining star. And I don't know why I'm getting so emotional with this, other than the fact that remember her, Franny, because she's here with you tonight and she's just here with all the love in the world. Okay? I'm going to leave that before I lose my stuff here, and that ain't cool. And yes, sometimes it does hit like that. But just remember her. There's something here is going on around you. I don't know what it is, but you need to take the time, sit and meditate, or just take that quiet time and have the memories of her, because it's going to help you with other situations. Okay, I'm going to leave that for now, but God bless, honey. It was so good seeing you, but you got to come to Circle.
It was good seeing you.
You need a ride, let me know. We'll pick you up.
I'll text you.
Okay. All right. Wow, we've got 2 minutes left here. It went quick tonight, and I was so uptight about tonight. I really was. Something about knowing that the show is going to be, accessible on all the different shows. Thank you for the confirmation, hon. Folks, wow. One more quick one. Millie Waterman. Millie, very tall man, comes in very quiet. I don't know if it's a pipe or a cigar or something. He's smoking something. It looks like a pipe. I don't know if he's smoking it or just chewing on the end of it out of habit. Because he's saying, I never really could get rid of this thing. Do you know who I'm talking about? I believe he tried to quit, but he never lost the whatever, because he's still like chewing on the end of the pipe. He's saying you've got a lot of decisions to make, Millie, in the next couple of weeks. And a lot of them are going to be some very difficult ones, but he's saying make them with an open heart. Trust the process and know that everything's going to come out the way it's supposed to. It may not be the way you want it, but it'll be the way it's supposed to, and you'll be able to deal with it, okay? He's saying, and he's right here for you. Just remember him, call on him, and he will be here when the decisions are made that are going to help you. Okay? All right. I'll leave that with you. Thank you, folks. We are out of time. I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. Hopefully, you'll see this up on Roku tomorrow or Apple TV, and it's Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. Michelle and I have been working towards this for a lot of years. Things are finally starting to come together, but as always, we could not have gotten this far without all of you people, without all you folks involved. You make it worth it so much. Thank you, and God bless, and have a wonderful week.
Good night, everyone.